everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is gonna be a fun day because we have a special guest, and that is Miss Emily Doe. She spilled on her white shirt.
This is the first time I ever wore it today. I knew it was gonna happen.
You're christening it.
I finally subscribed to Hannah's.
After 6 years of friendship and me sending her videos that I've edited of her being in it, she finally subscribed to my channel today.
Okay. I don't go on YouTube. I go on YouTube when you send me the videos.
Because you're in them.
Yes. I don't even know how to subscribe to someone's channel, so she did it for me today.
We have so many things that we're going to be doing here in Northern California, and then after a few days being up here, I'm going to drive back down with her to her house. You're just over there just cleaning yourself. So it's going to be action-packed. We're going to try and do some more Christmas activities, even though it's the day after Christmas. It's still December. It's still wintry, festive atmosphere going on. Today, she just got here and we've been catching up, and now we're on a mission. We are going to Barnes & Noble, we're going to Target. Okay, so I guess Barnes & Noble used to do this thing where it's 50% off hardcovers. Well, that's not a thing anymore. Now it's 33% off.
Oh, it's not
hardcovers. No.
I did that one time in like 4th grade. A boy put a pencil in his, like, right here in between the legs, and I didn't even think about it. Just, it was my pencil, so I just fucking grabbed it, and he's like, oh, just grabbed it in between my thighs. And I was like, yes, I did. And I made your crush on him too. Ooh. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm a baddie.
I'm not like other girls. But yes, so we're going to Barnes & Noble. I'm not actually that big into hardcovers.
Me neither. I have an eyelash and it's driving me nuts.
Wish.
Oh my god. Do you have hand sand? No, Okay.
Eucalyptus.
That smells nice.
Come along with us. Enjoy this little besties out and about vlog.
Gotta practice the grape thing.
Oh yeah, you want to talk about that? I'm gonna drive. Last year was when I heard about it.
Which makes sense because all of them are posting it from last year and then they got boyfriends this year. Where you eat 12 grapes before midnight and within a minute, right?
Yeah. Under
a table while wearing red underwear. And that's supposed to bring you good fortune for next year.
And love.
So we're gonna do that this year. See what next year brings us.
Yeah, we're gonna do a practice run. I actually tried doing it. I think my mom was wondering what I was doing, but like didn't want to ask questions at the same time. We're gonna have to do more research because I don't know if you have to do one grape at a time or if you can shove them all in your mouth and then just like chew it. Anyways, we're gonna go to Barnes & Noble, check out the sale options. Sometimes they have paperbacks that are 50% off also.
Yes.
And then we're gonna go to Target. They always have a good 20-30% off discount on certain books. However, I don't know how crowded it's going to be the day after Christmas with people trying to return things.
Oh.
Alright, well, we'll see you at Barnes & Noble. They have it in a paperback. Maybe I'll get a paperback instead of a hardcover. Okay, well, I'm also going to get this one. It has some stuff on it, so I need to find it. But I heard this is a really good book. And that one, but I'm not that intrigued by that one. And I love how floppy it is.
Well, it's huge. It's nice. It's
like
big.
Oh, this is the next generation of the deal. So the couple that gets together in the first book, the daughter's book is this one.
Yes, but there's another generation.
I don't know if I want to read any of her.
I don't know if that's... I don't think this is starting off strong.
It's bold, too. She scares me. Look at those.
She has a terrible Valentine's Day, and it repeats it every single day.
Oh, that sounds terrible. Like in holidays.
Look
at
that's
this. Not good. That one's good. Alrighty, we got our books. We weren't even going in depth. We ended up not even getting a hardcover. I almost got Lessons in Chemistry, which I didn't know anything about, but when I read what it was about, it sounded really interesting. Also, I didn't catch this on video, but this lovely woman asked us our thoughts on books and what we liked better, whether like holding the physical book or listening to audiobooks. And after the woman walked away, we were looking at each other like we felt so good. Well, at least I felt so good about myself.
I did. It just made us look like we know books.
Yeah, somebody trusted our opinion.
I know. I don't know what about us gave away like
scholar.
Maybe she's listening to us. Maybe she's listening to us.
Yeah, we were talking about books a lot when we were just going through each section, but she asked us if we like listen to audiobooks and if we like what we prefer more. I was able to actually be a part of that conversation because I just started listening to books on Spotify. However, this might bother me.
I don't like how many words are on the pages. But like the size, no, it just looks daunting.
What did you get, Emily?
I got this book, which I'm a little concerned about because they just changed the covers. It is a hockey romance. This is like the first series, and there's 5. Oh shit. Your reaction freaked me out more than the actual noise.
I think I might go back now that you pointed
you.
it out. Honestly, it's gonna be in a shelf, so that little bent is gonna flatten out anyways.
Will it? There were a
Put it
lot
right
of
there.
bent books.
There
today.
was.
More than I've seen before.
Yeah, I've never seen that many in a Barnes & Noble, or even when we went to the used bookstore, there was not that many bent books, but this one, there was a lot of damaged books, which I did not like. Also, we gotta keep in mind, I don't know if I've told you this, my Target, every aisle is locked by a glass.
People steal in this area?
100%. That's why Barnes & Noble wants to move. Let's return this, and then we're gonna go to Target, and we're gonna figure our stuff out. So I have discussed in my previous vlogs that I am doing the 75 Hannah's version. I said I was doing it with my best friend. This is the best friend that I'm doing with. Alright, well, I wanted to open our presents on camera. But that didn't happen.
But it didn't.
Yes, but no, I'm glad it didn't happen because, you know, more raw, intimate reactions. You know? Yeah, it's just the two of
Yes,
us.
this lady went crazy, and I feel like an evil human.
Oh my gosh, no you don't.
I literally just want to give you the world.
So my thing is everyone that I love, which is a very, very, very short amount of people.
She like half loves me. I don't even think it's full yet. I've known her for 6 years. I remember we drove one time, you're like, I don't love anyone. I'm sitting here just trying not to cry. I was like, I literally love this girl. It's fine.
When I think of gifts, I don't want it to be generic gifts. I want it to be catered to that specific person and what they love and what they cherish. So I love giving gifts. We gave each other a budget. I think I might have gone just a little over, but that's because the candle was just a little expensive. We opened up our gifts, but I wanted to show everyone our gifts that we gave each other.
I was already showing off this.
2023 Christmas. One of the presents that I got her was this really cute shirt. And I knew she was gonna like it because 1, it's pink, and 2, it's glittery, and 3, it has to do with reading.
And sexiness.
And 4, sexiness.
If anyone's ever called you a bookworm
or a book whore.
I think I heard that one. It's not lame, it's sexy.
Reading is sexy.
Oh yeah.
No matter what you're reading. Even history. The gift that I got was the gift of a Christmas candle. It is...
I have a matching one.
It's Bath & Body Works Tree Farm. I'm naming it Taylor Swift.
Honey Bunny is my dog. Can you see that? It's not really focused. That passed away in March.
But this is a candle, and it's for my queen, Honey Bunny.
Her dog passed
R.I.P.
away recently.
In March, yeah.
That was the first gift that I got you. Because
Yeah.
I saw it and I was like, oh my god, I have to get that for Emily. My goal was to make you cry this year. My goal was also to make my mom cry this year, and neither of that happened.
I'm pretty emotional right now. I'm trying to hold it back.
Really?
Yeah.
So the first book, which is also funny because I got her the same author, but this is Triple Duty Bodyguards by Lily Gold. It's apparently a wide shoes romance, which I've never read before.
Does that mean there's gonna be like threesomes and stuff? Or foursomes?
I don't know, because I don't know what the difference is between a wide shoes and a reverse harem. In my eyes, it seems the same.
They usually warn you in the
Author's notes. Oh, this wide shoes romance features graphics TV scenes
very
between
similar. Zach, the huge ex-rugby player, Josh, the sweet boy next door, and Luke, the silver-haired divorcee, who happens to be my old professor.
Ew.
She's gonna get with an old man and a young man at the same time?
That's what I'm telling you. That's what Credence is. Have you read the back of Credence?
No.
Let's just read the back of Credence really fast. Parents suddenly pass away. She knows she should be devastated. But has anything really changed? She's always been alone. Her father's stepbrother and her only living relative assumes guardianship of Tiernan, who is still 2 months shy of 18. Sent to live with him and his... I'm getting hot because I'm so scared. Sent to live with him and his 2 sons, Noah and Caleb, in the mountains of Colorado. And she realizes that lines are blurred and rules become easy to break when no one else is watching. One of them has her, the other one wants her, but he He's going to keep her.
It's between the brothers. Did you
No,
see
there's
anything
3
on TikTok?
people mentioned. One has her. That's one brother. The other one wants her. That's the other brother. And I'm guessing, but he's going to keep her is the dad.
Well, maybe he wants to keep her as like a daughter. I got to her house in 5 hours and 15. Well, I took a break, but if I did not take a break, it would have taken 5 hours and 15 minutes, and that is unheard of. I was thinking of my wedding speech for when you get married about trying to calculate.
I need a boyfriend first.
We lived apart 300 and blah blah miles.
300. That's how long Hannah's been single.
I still don't know the amount of miles that separates us.
I'll tell you, 350.
Better if it was 305. We'd have to get a pimple tattoo.
Yeah, we would have to get 305 on us.
Yeah, I'm getting Dolly still. Sorry, your grandpa's name is Dan.
We have been wanting to get best friend tattoos, but we can't decide on which one we would want to get together. Also, I'm kind of scared because you hear every now and then when you get a tattoo with either a best friend or like a boyfriend or something like that, it ends. I know that's not going to happen with us.
How in the hell?
I am superstitious. The only thing that we can really agree on when it comes to possibly getting like a best friend tattoo is having it deal with Pitbull. And she wants to get Dale on the bikini line. However, my grandfather's name is Dale. It is the exact spelling as Dale.
But there's an accent on the E.
You can't really see it.
So
I think
don't know if
putting
I'd want
305 would be really cute. Funny story. Pitbull's actually my father.
He's actually
It's dedicated to him.
more like husband because he's into like
Isn't he like
children.
50? What? Anyways, the next gift that I got for Christmas from Emily is this
Why are you hitting it so much?
The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston, and I'm very excited to read it. When she moves into her late aunt's apartment, she finds a strange man standing in the kitchen, except he exists in the past, 7 years in the past to be exact, and she quite literally lives 7 years in the future. Her aunt always said this apartment was a pinch in time, a place where moments blended like watercolors, and Clementine fears she may be 7 years too late. That sounds so interesting. Are you looking it up?
I'm adding it to my wish list.
How does that work? If he leaves the apartment in the future, is he then shipped back into the past? Do they have to stay in the apartment for him to solely exist, for her to exist?
She got me, this is body glitter because I spray it on myself when I go out. And then the book that I got, that I saw when I walked in, I was like, wait, you want to read this too?
I had wrapped everything except for the books and the body glitter, and that happened to be on top. And she's like, oh my god, you want to read this book? I want to read this book. And I was like, oh, that's actually for you.
I saw Thinking with Benefits and I saw the body glitter.
Dang it!
And then this is giving me anxiety because that would be me someday. Court of Thorn and Roses.
Oh yeah, so one thing that I did get for Christmas was I already had a Court of Thorn and Roses, but I wanted to complete the whole series, so my brother got me the rest of the books in the series. I just want to show how aesthetic all of these books are. Look at how beautiful this is. This is a whole thing. I need to do like a whole reading vlog for this because this is like a 15 book series, like universe to get into, because after you read these, you need to read Blade of Glass or Grass, and then after that you need to read Crescent City. And the third book just came out for that, and they're literally this thick. So it's a whole universe that I don't know if I'm ready to dip my toes into just yet, but I am excited for. The next book that I got from Emily was Better Than the Movies, and I've been wanting to read this book for so long. And don't look so depressed. It's not a depressing thing. I love paper.
I was gonna explain.
Look at how floppy it is. I love floppy books.
Barnes & Noble
Hardcovers
gave me a
can't
heart
do that.
attack because she was like looking at it. She's like, I really want this one. I think you grabbed it or something. I was like, I'm just gonna let it slide and then just encourage her not to get it. And then you're like, actually, I don't like this cover. I like the blue one better. And I was like, well, sucks to suck because I got you the other one. And then she's gonna grab it for reals, and I was like, and she's like, okay. So I saved the best for last, and this is, ooh, my eyes.
Sorry, so I saved the best for last. Emily's looking at text messages of ours and just the pictures that I have sent her, and I was telling her about my obsession with Nick Bosa and how the pictures that I sent her of him, I think paint him in a really good light. I should what the moneymaker was really does. I mean, I feel like this picture describes him very well. Alright, so the last present that we're going to talk about is one that I got Emily. Actually, Emily also got me a $20 Starbucks gift card. So we balance. My sugar mama gave me this.
Final gift that Hannah got me. First of all, can we appreciate... Jesus. You wanted to be friends with that? Appreciate this beautiful handwriting that she did on her first try. Freehand?
Freehand.
This is my birth flower, and I love butterflies, and this is a leaf.
both.
She randomly asked me one day every single book that I wanted to read.
That's on her TBR list.
I didn't really understand where she was getting at.
It took a few more questions for her to finally tell me what the top books of her TBR were that she was gonna read.
She told him the title, and a girl makes these on Etsy.
And she sent me a voice memo of different books that she wanted to read. So I wrote them all down, sent them to the lady, and she made these cute little mini books. I made the TBR jar so she can pick out whatever little book that she wants to read for that time. And then when she's done reading it, she'll put it in this jar. This was wood, so I painted it pink, and then
You painted that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I painted it pink, and then there's glitter on top of that that's pink. We're gonna read our books. Emily, you want to talk about really fast what Christmas book you're reading? So I've already discussed that we are coming together and we are gonna read Tangled and Tinseled. I just figured out what that book was actually about. I heard someone talking about it on TikTok, how it's a girl locked into a cabin with like 3 or 4 guys. Oh no, it's gonna die!
Okay, and this is what I'm reading.
12 Days of Christmas.
12 dates. She goes on 12 dates, but I'm pretty sure she's gonna end up with her friend.
And then I'm reading Love That Harms. Okay, my battery's about to die, so I'm gonna sign off and say goodnight. And we'll see you tomorrow. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more videos to come. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!